So this is my game for my E111 final project. So you see here ls, and then we see the final.c in the final file. So we'll run the final files. So this is the instruction page. Welcome to the Wildlife Wonders trivia game. In this game, you'll be asked questions about land and water animals, and the score will be based on how many you get correct. Good luck. So what this will do, it'll ask you for your type of questions. Press 1 for land animal questions or 2 for water animal questions. The questions vary. They're both about land and water animals. So you can pick which one you'd rather play. I would rather play the land animals, so I'm going to press 1. And then it prompts you to enter your name. My name is Daniel, so we'll enter that there. Which animal is known for its memory? That would be the elephant. Digging ability. All three are good at digging. Its ability to change color, that's chameleon. And you kind of get the gist of it. You just answer the questions as they show up. It's A, B, C, or D. And you just kind of go until there's 25 total questions for each. And so you just go until you answer all 25. So we'll get to that. We'll make this really quick. We'll just put D for all of them. Okay, so you see the final score you got is 9 out of 25, and then the top score is 9. So what that does, we go back to ls here. So you see a new file here, scores.txt. That's the text file of all the scores that are produced through the game. So we go and scores.txt, and you see my scores up there with 9. We'll hop out of that real quick, and then we can run it again. So now say we want to do water animal questions. So we'll do that. See, we'll say my name is John. So which animal is known for its singing? Whale. Filter feeding, that's all the above. Deep sea habitat, that's also all the above. Unique mating dance, I think that's D, yeah. 8 arms, that's an octopus. Ability to regenerate limbs, starfish. Long lifespan, sea turtle. Speed in water, that's the marlin. Intelligence is the dolphin. Large fins, that's sailfish. Largest sea animal is the blue whale. All turtle, nautilus, cuttlefish, seahorse, and then crab. And then again, we'll just go through all these using D. So you see, now I have 17. And now it updates the score, saying the top score is now 17. So we go back to scores.txt. You'll see it now has the John function, or the John score, written on the file. Lastly, I'll take you through the code for this. Now, there are two functions in this, but they're both the exact same. So all this stuff down here is the same as what's above for the land animal questions, which is rather why there's comments on land animals and not on the water animals. So this introduces all the libraries you'll need. These define all the colors that we'll use. This creates the function, and then this allocates the memory of all the questions and answers that you see here. So you get all the questions at the top, all the answers below. And then it has the score variable and the ask questions, and then this resets the random number generator. This is the username function that prompts the user to enter their name. This generates random questions, so every time you play the game, you won't get the same questions asked in order. So this is what does that. This randomizes the questions up. And then this checks to see if your answer was correct. And then this opens the scores file that you saw earlier. And then this is what actually, so this prints the scores, and then this right here, this little bit, it reads the file and then goes through every line and sees which score is the highest. And I had an issue with this where I didn't actually install this part. I think it was just %s before that. But the problem with that was it would take the ASCII values of all the characters before that. So like all the characters that were in the name, it would take those and then print the total value of that as the top score and um not just the actual score. So what this does, this makes sure all it's reading is this value right here. So it skips over 49 characters, and then it's just reading the score of a variable right here. And then this just prints the top score as usual. This just prints the top scores you saw in the at the bottom when you're done playing. And this just frees up the memory that was allocated earlier. And like I said, the function for the aquatic animals is the exact same, just different questions and answers. But nothing changes out of it. And then you go to the main function here. This prints all the instructions with the green text, and then you always got to make sure to reset it so that way your text doesn't stay green or whatever color you pick. This one prompts the user to enter their question choice, and then it calls the function based on what they put in that um, print space. So yeah, that is pretty much it for the code as well as the gameplay. I appreciate you tuning into this, and I will see you guys later.